Hey YouTube, I just filmed a video about book reviews, so I thought at the same time it's going to be a very brief video. I can talk more about my Book of Shadows in a separate video if you'd like me to, but I was just going to sort of show you what I use as my Book of Shadows. Basically, in the front, most people will put a picture there, and at first I used to wear this necklace. I just put it in the front and I'm using it as a bookmark, the string. It's basically just a pewter pendant with a pentagram on it, so I use that to help protect my book and give it some good energy and some of my energy put into it, because I did wear the necklace a lot. It's not really so much of I talk about the rituals I've done, spells. It's more of a journal for me personally. The first time I ever wrote in this book was on the 15th of, June. I have to work out what the 6 is. The 15th of June 2010, so a long time ago. It was during your waxing moon. Yeah, it's basically just a journal about my thoughts, how I'm feeling, how my progress has gone. I don't write in it often, but when I do, it tends to be very long, in-depth things. I also have a quote here too that I wrote in Theban, so the witch's alphabet. It was just a short poem and with the meaning underneath, so I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, so it's basically just a journal for me. I put my tarot readings, so the tarot cards I draw out, what they mean, so what the book lists them to mean, and then I do what they represent to me and interpret them into my life and write that in here. I've done exercises for extrasensory perception and written down the results. I can talk a little bit about an exercise I got out of Wicker for Life, the book, which is the one that I've done in here, and I thought that was very good. If anyone's interested in that, I can talk a little bit about that exercise in a separate video. So yeah, now that it's got my dreams in it too, but now that I have advanced a little more from what I used to, I'm trying to learn more, understand separate things. I'm sort of trying out different things in relation to books and writing down my practices and what my belief system and my practice really involves. So saying that, something that I did in the spur of the moment on a day when I was very inspired, can't remember what by, but I tore the plastic off this folder and I decided to put a few of the gods and goddesses that I'm interested in and set them out nicely on my computer, so put words and attributes onto a nice photo and print it out. I don't have many in here, but basically I have a title page for Bath, so I am quite interested in Egypt and Bath does really interest me. So I've just put correspondences, sort of the history behind the beliefs of Bast, and put them on photos I found online. So I do quite like that one. I'm proud of that page. I think it looks quite nice. But I do still think this was a pretty good idea. It really motivates me. It's nice for me to go back to it and look at, so just, if anyone's thinking about learning more about them, I do recommend having sort of a god and goddess and deity book. I have a little bit, I have prayers, so here's a prayer to Bast for protection. This next page I was going to put in an envelope, but we didn't have envelopes at the time. It talks a little about, bit about Aradir and the triple goddess, so the maiden, the mother, and the crone. So I have a page for each of them and what their attributes are. So yeah, I basically just did all that on the computer. You don't have to go out and buy a whole bunch of fancy stuff. I just bought a cheap notebook and an old folder that I had lying around and just really put my energy and, my thoughts and my energy and my intentions into what I do, and they are good references. And if you want me to talk a little bit more about them, I will, but I did want to show the God and Goddess book to give anyone out there who is interested in the deities an idea about what they can do, rather than just kind of buying books or always looking up attributes. It's good to have your own reference book with your own thoughts and make it look nice if you want to. I prefer to do things on the computer because I'm not a good drawer. I'll admit, I wish I was. I try to draw. I used to be able to. And I don't know if anyone else is like this, but whenever I want to be creative or I try to draw, I get out, happens in class, whenever I get a feeling and I can't explain it, even if I don't have paper, my hand starts moving. All through my math books, all through school books, I have these weird symbols that I draw. Yeah, so that's why I do them on my computer. So just for a little bit of inspiration, I thought I'd show that while I had my computer out doing a video. So thanks for watching, guys. Sorry this video has gotten a little bit longer than I thought it would be. But yeah, bye.